So WWE just got really exciting. We have two big names that have returned. That being Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. This is insane. I mean, if you asked me 5 years ago, will these guys ever come back to the WWE? My answer would be no, not in a million years. Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler are forever done. But I'm proved wrong. Zack Ryder actually made his return, and then the following Monday Night Raw, Dolph Ziggler comes back. Huge ovation, huge pops. They better utilize these guys now. I mean, Zack Ryder's first run in the WWE was straight booty. Nothing about it was good except the Intercontinental Championship that he won. I don't know why Vince hated Zack Ryder. It was more like a petty win. He lost it very shortly after. But Zack Ryder stole the show that night. When he won that Intercontinental Championship, the pop that he got stole WrestleMania. And throughout his whole run, he was thrown into BS tag teams with Mojo Rawley and whatnot. I don't know. Vince just hated Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona, if you want. I know he said that he will never come back to the WWE under the name Zack Ryder again, but they probably threw in a lot of money for him, and he said, why not? And then Dolph Ziggler came back. Now, Dolph Ziggler, although one could argue he was really wasted in the WWE, he still did have an okay run. He won the championship. He's done a lot in the company. He actually kind of had a pipe bomb where he was went on to say how much he loves the company, how much he gives for the company, but the company doesn't give back. I'm actually surprised that Dolph Ziggler is even touching WWE again. So when Dolph Ziggler actually left WWE, he did a lot of stuff in the independent scene, along with also doing stand-up comedy. Kind of crazy. But he did a lot of independent scene. He actually did go to New Japan and House Glory and other promotions like that. He had a loyal fan base pretty much throughout everything, even leaving the WWE. And what fans love most about him, they called him this era's Shawn Michaels. The guy can sell like no other. He was way too good at selling. He was so good at selling that Vince McMahon would put him against people just to have him lose so he can sell. And fans have been chanting for Dolph Ziggler to come back, and he finally comes back. Now, here's the thing. He came back on Raw, and he lost to Solo. Now, I don't know why he actually lost to Solo. If it seems like all the fire and momentum that he had coming back just went down the drain. But at the same time, one way I can see this getting saved, maybe it's a story. Maybe they're wanting him to break. Maybe they're gonna make him lose the next couple of matches. His big WWE return, Dolph Ziggler, and he's going to be losing yet again. Not because there's not a light at the end of the tunnel, but maybe, just maybe, Dolph Ziggler goes on to break, saying how nothing's changed in this company. I'm still getting no love. And then he turns into some sort of vigilante or some shit. Dolph Ziggler is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I mean, this guy can perform. You're talking mic skills, you're talking in-ring work skills. This guy is just brilliant. And Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, he's made a huge name for himself. Zack Ryder outside of the WWE, I know I keep calling him Zack Ryder. Technically, it is Matt Cardona. When he left and Matt Cardona was, him, much more popular. This guy became the face of GCW, and he's won championships in numerous companies: NWA, Impact, GCW, AIW, and even more. He built such a loyal fan base in the independent scene. He was never even pushed in the WWE. His first run, he got himself over naturally through his videos and his person. Massive following online. I know a lot of fans are excited to see Zack Ryder back. I just really hope they don't waste him this time. Now, the only thing with WWE is TKO and all this shit. All they really care about is money, especially now under TKO. It's complete rubbish. So I'm hoping they didn't bring back Zack Ryder just for a money grab. He is a major merch seller. He is going to make a lot of money on merchandise. But that's not all he is. And I really hope that WWE, TKO, whoever sees this guy is a perfect heel. He can go far this run, especially with how big of a following he has now. He reinvented himself without anybody's help in the WWE. And we know that Vince McMahon didn't really like that. But now that Triple H is running things, we might have some hope, because Triple H is all about that. Now, their returns, there was a lot of rumors and there was a lot of hints dropped throughout these past couple of months. I mean, Dolph Ziggler posted old WWE photos on social media. He apparently met with a lot of officials during the PLEs, and he always told fans that he would never say never to a return. And he's never had a long-term contract anywhere else. So if you kind of put the puzzle pieces together, then Dolph Ziggler, he was hinting for a while that he would come back, even though how WWE treated him, I thought he never would. And Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, he pretty much teased his return on Twitter with cryptic captions, showed off new gear, kind of that resembled how he wore gear in the WWE, and he posted old merch, woo 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 merch. This is the thing that I'm talking about though. WWE and TKO all about money. I really hope he's not there just to make a quick buck on them. The roster has changed a lot since they have left, and there are a lot of names that I can see Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler going up against and, making it a 5-star match, especially Dolph Ziggler. Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, he's really good in the ring as well, but Dolph Ziggler is just on a different level. Zack Ryder just has a bigger cult following. I mean, you're talking Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov, Carmelo Hayes, LA Knight, all perfect candidates for somebody like Dolph Ziggler. And Zack Ryder, if he continues being a heel and if he can play a perfect heel in the WWE, I mean, he can just elevate everybody else's status along with him. A lot of it's too early to tell. I mean, they just came back. We'll see what the WWE does with them, but both of these guys deserve the gold. And it's tough because a lot of people in the WWE actually do deserve the gold as well. And fans have been waiting for certain moments for others to hold on to it. But now with Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder back, I really hope they just don't put them on the back burner for so long that people forget about them. A lot of fans were saying they might not be ready for a comeback just because how stacked the roster is. But there is no doubt in my mind that Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler are more than ready for a WWE comeback. And this time they better grasp WWE and they better own it.